Now, I got a question earlier this week about adding parent-child accounts to a membership site. So let's say that you have a client site, and the site needs to be initiated or primed with a bunch of parent-child accounts that you have from before, or that you want to add them manually. Instead of awarding the parent or the administrator account the responsibility of setting up all the child accounts, you want to preset them up to save themselves a lot of time. So right here, I have an account. I call it Maria Parent, and I'm going to go into the Manage My Members page. So here you can see that we have the ability to enroll a new member, and then this person has 5 accounts. So it's the parent one plus these 4. So we have 1 parent account, and we have 4 child accounts. I'm going to show you how Memberium connects them together. My goal here is to demystify how the parent and child accounts are connected so that you can see how you can import maybe a spreadsheet with parent-child accounts and make them all work as if the administrator have created them themselves. So I'm going to go over here to an administrator logged in to the website. I went to Members and I went to Umbrella Accounts. And this field here, the child's field to match to parent and the parent's field to match to child, this is where you are going to go and connect the accounts. Now, by default, this is the referral code field. So here you have, if I look at the parent record, by default, it's going to be this field. We have chosen this field instead. So let's start looking at how these are connected. So if I look here, we have a PRNT dash prefix into the Maria Parent account. So that's what declares to Memberium that this guy is a parent. Now, if I go and I do a search for this set of characters, these set of numbers, so I'm going to go over to a search for all the contacts, and I'm going to search for all of the records that have the parent-child code containing this here. And so you can see that the same ones that show up here show up here. You have the parent, and then you have 5, 4, 3, and then the child. So that's how that happens. Now, to demystify this further, I'm going to go and do this. I'm going to go and I'm going to create another record. So I'm creating a new record here. And then I'm going to the record itself. I'm going to go to the custom field and I'm going to add CHLD, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the number doesn't really matter. When Memberium creates a parent record the first time, it will generate a long numerical string. So I'm going to add that there. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to run the make pass. So if I go over here and I do a refresh, just having that new child record number 6 will not add it to this drop-down box. Let's just wait for that to finish. The reason for this is because Infusionsoft knows that there's a child account, but it hasn't pushed that information into the WordPress site. That's done when you do the make pass, for which you have to do every time you create a new child, individual, or parent account. It doesn't really matter. You have to tell WordPress that that exists. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a call to the action set that we use to assign a password. So I'm going to run another action set. Our action set is called set Memberium password. I'm going to save, and I'm going to run it. And so this action set, all it's doing is it's creating the make pass. So this is a standard thing that you do every time you create a new member. Now, when I go over here, if I do a refresh, you'll see that now it shows up. And this person has a password and they can log in. So if you do have a large number of, parent-child accounts that you have to prep for a client, or if you want to give any client the ability to create parent-child accounts based on a new purchase, what you want to do is you create a parent account, you assign that number, and then you create corresponding child accounts with that numeric set of numbers as the suffix. And we have a number of clients that what we have them do is they import a spreadsheet. The spreadsheet has a field with those values prefixed, and that's how you connect up parents to child accounts.